I'm just saying, Marty, there are women, like men be having women in their lives that, are trying to like actually be in committed relationships with them, but they be so busy trying to play the field because they do have options. And then let's be real, Marty, men end up like missing out on a good thing too sometimes. And
That's
then,
his problem.
uh-huh.
Good women are too hard to find.
Right.
And ladies, if you got a man that can't admit from his mouth that he wants to give you a meaningful commitment, no
Keep it
matter how
pushing.
much you like him, go ahead and leave him the fuck alone.
Right. Keep it pushing.
Now, that doesn't mean he wants to give you a meaningful commitment, but if he isn't a man who is looking to develop a committed relationship with a woman, if you consider yourself a wife, and don't sit up and let that man screw you. Don't sit up
Waste
and
your
wait for that
time.
man to change his mind. He might not ever change his mind.
Right.
And you might be cooking and cleaning and sucking and fucking for somebody who just ain't ready to settle down. And you doing that for 4 or 5 years, aging, getting older, titties dropping lower, getting more stretch marks and shit, while you sitting up letting this guy use your body because it's convenient. Don't do that. If a man can't tell you, if you consider yourself a wife, you only need to date husbands. And a husband is a man that can admit that if he met the right girl, he'd be willing to get married in the next couple of years. If he can't admit that, then he's not a husband. Leave him the fuck alone. You end up on a date with a man, you ask him, what are you looking for out of a man right now? Are you looking for to date? Are you looking for a girlfriend? Or if you met the right girl, could you see yourself married in the next 2 years? If he can't admit that he's looking for a wife, then order yourself an appetizer, have a glass of wine on him, and then take your ass the fuck home. Don't give him no pussy and don't go out with him again.
Literally. Literally.
Men, because I'll tell you something, a man, if you let him know you're a wife and you're not willing to deal with anything else,
He
let me
won't
tell
waste
you
his time.
something. He won't waste his time because
Right. He know you
and
not.
not only
He
that,
know you not to play with.
yep. And guess what, ladies? When he is ready to settle down, he'll come back around.
Exactly.